Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Bonk's Adventure for the Game Boy. In the last episode, we went underwater for round 3, and now we are in a snowy area, if the sign in front of us is any indication, for round 4. Had I taken the bridge to the other side at the beginning of round 3, I would have ended up at the top of the next section. We didn't miss much. Anyway, we can bounce off these things because we can. And I'm surprised I remember that enemy, but that other one caught me out anyway. Those little egg-shaped guys just run towards you. That's all they do. And these guys you can bounce off of or hit from underneath. The water I'm spin jumping over is actually lava. You do not want to run into that, because it hurts. Also, don't be surprised if I miss out on smileys or miss out on enemies, because sometimes some of the enemies I want to go after may not entirely be worth it. Like that horned lizard that just runs from one side to the other. Oh, he comes back. It'd be even better if he didn't run into me. That's better. Yeah, it usually takes like 2 aerial headbutts to get rid of him, or at least 3 regular hits, but he can be rather fast and he can be a pain in your side if you just don't stay out of his way. And you only have one shot at that smiley, and if you miss out, you miss out. You actually have to aerial headbutt off that snowflake enemy and then keep pressing the attack button to spin and glide just to get that smiley. Anyway, we now have some interesting sounding music as we go through here. This guy will take 2 aerial headbutts to the feet. In here is some meat, which I'm going to get. And by bouncing off the enemies to the right, we'll get another piece of meat. Which means I'm going to be invincible for a short time. Which is going to be awesome. Now, that enemy, that dinosaur enemy, he takes a lot of damage before he finally goes down. At least I'm in my angry form, so that way... Well, I was in my angry form at the very least. That allowed me to do a lot of damage to him. And by going up here, you'll get a big heart, which will refill a lot of your health if you really need it. So if you're really needing some health, just go up there. Just make sure you don't break the blocks on the way there, and you should be fine. Also, these little circle enemies, you don't want to hit them from underneath because they cause these little lizard enemies to hatch out when you hit them. And they just kind of not do a whole lot. They just kind of move towards you. But because I was angry, I was able to just use my earthquake headbutt just to get rid of him, and just with the shortest of ease, with the shortest of difficulty, with the greatest of ease. And taking low jumps and then gliding from here will make it easier for you to get this flower where you have to do the wall scaling thing again. Can I do it a little faster? Maybe, maybe not. Nope, same amount of speed. Still the same 4,100 points. That's okay though. That is a 6 right there at the beginning of the number 67,000 there in the lower right hand corner. That is a 6, believe it or not. Probably doesn't look like it, but it is a 6. And I don't think I'm missing much. I'm not missing much else. So, let's break these. Headbutt over this guy. If we can. And do multiple headbutts in the air if we can. That way we can more easily get rid of that guy. And that flower was an evil flower. He does not come back because I accidentally off-screened him. But he does come back in this form. And I was able to headbutt him that time around. Probably missed out on a smiley. Actually, no, I guess not. And because of that, since I didn't miss out on the smiley, I don't have much to worry about when I go to the third and final area of round 4, which takes place in a village-like area. Obviously, you want to avoid the Stegosaurus spikes because those things do hurt you. Can't believe I ran into that. That was absolutely foolish of me. And not only do you have the egg enemies, you also have the dinosaurs on the cards. Really? I may not get every enemy. I don't think. Some of this stuff is a pain in the butt to do. And he's bouncing back. Well, managed to get him to bounce back there. So, I'm able to take him out for a couple of points. And I actually want to go up there because it just now noticed that smiley. That would be nice to get. Perfect. Totem pole acts as a wall, if you probably didn't already notice from the car enemy showing up there. And we're now a little angrier, so that allows us to do some things. These little guys can walk up walls, apparently. I find that a little odd. Well, maybe not that odd. But at least I'm able to keep the enemies around so I can get a couple points. Apparently the car enemy gives me 1,000. That's amazing. And it... Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to go over there. Because this wing thing. And apparently I thought I could get the jump on it because I didn't wake it up. I was apparently wrong. I may get my first death of the Let's Play if I keep this up. That's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun at all. That's going to be no fun for anyone. And he ran into the Stegosaurus spike, so I can get him for 1,000 points. Apparently. You lead to something. It is meat. I will take the meat. And I'm going to use the earthquake attack to make him a little easier to deal with. And these guys. Maybe I can take out the car enemy too. Maybe. Does he show up? And if he shows up, that would be nice. No, no, no. I didn't want to go in there. I don't know why the game just automatically decided to go in there. Well, it's not like I was holding up. But now that we're in here, and I probably missed out on a little bit of stuff. I probably missed out on one smiley at the most. And not much else. No, I missed out on a full heart. That's what I missed out on. Would have been nice. Would have made it easier to heal. But if I do go down here, time for the most dull boss battle in the game. This ice skater, she comes at you twice, leaps at you from the right, leaps at you from the left. Aerial headbutt, aerial headbutt. Jump, jump. It repeats. That's how the entire battle goes. You really shouldn't be messing this battle up at all. Once she leaps from the left, that's when you know you can go on the attack again. Just stay in the middle, do aerial headbutts, just stand there when she jumps at you after the first two advances towards you. And this battle is automatically won. Just no effort here whatsoever. And I believe that was 8 aerial headbutts. You could headbutt from the ground just to make it easier on yourself, and in case you hit the boss, she can't touch you while she's holding onto her skirt. But aerial headbutts do double damage. So you should do the aerial headbutt every time. And we are now on round 5. Why are you doing this to me? Get out of here. We are now 2/3 of the way through the game. And I did not go here during my Try It Out Tuesday run. So everything from here on out is a mystery to me. But I should have it figured out by the time I start the next video. So join me next time where I go through round 5. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!